All of us an air quality alert. Tonight, the air quality right now in Indianapolis is among the worst air quality that's being recorded in the world today.
You're looking at video from drone cam 13 earlier today, and it really tells the story. Smoke from hundreds of wildfires across Canada now blanketing central Indiana. And if you stepped outside, you know it can even be hard to breathe. We've been talking about it here all afternoon.
That's right. And that risk to our health is what forced the city of Indianapolis to close the outdoor pools and also camps, and they did that for the rest of the day for protection. So you can see why. Let's take a look live outside downtown Indianapolis right now. This is a haze that has lingered over the city for just about 48 hours now. Angela's been tracking it all, and she joins us from the Weather Center.
Angela, as we can see, visibility not very high right now. What are you seeing in terms of air quality?
Unfortunately, Felicia and Anne-Marie, air quality is in that very unhealthy, nearing hazardous range for central Indiana. Our air quality index right now, 221. For our air quality to be considered good, it has to be somewhere between 0 and 50, and again, currently at 221. This map tells the story. We're in that unhealthy, very unhealthy, nearing hazardous range, not only across all of the state of Indiana, but back to our west, across portions of Illinois, into portions of Wisconsin. The good news, we will see an improvement over the next 24 hours. Unfortunately, that comes with storms and the risk of severe weather. Talked about this yesterday. Thought we might have a couple of spotty showers across the southwestern part of the state. We continue to monitor this complex of storms. It continues to fall apart as it moves our way, but don't be surprised. Terre Haute, southwest and southeast into Bloomington and Bloomfield might have a brief downpour or two. Risk for severe weather tonight covers the western part of the state, and it's just one weather concern over the next several days. We move into high heat as the muggy meter climbs, highs in the 90s and feeling like 100.
Angela, thank you. 504, 82 degrees right now, and this poor air quality is also causing a lot of closures and changes of programs around central Indiana.
We're talking about summer camps, and many of the places families like to take their kids on summer break. Marion County reporter Lauren Kostick's been talking to families about these changes all day. She joins us live in studio tonight.
And so, Lauren, we're really interested in how this haze is impacting Hoosier families.
Oh, when you step outside, you know, you can smell it and you can definitely see it. It's kind of like your eyes are a little blurry. And if you take a look downtown, you can barely see Lucas Oil Stadium over here. And it's that haze that's really creating quite the challenge for kids and families today.
On a hot summer day,
we go to all the parks. We do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Haze in the air is not keeping these families away. Paula Kelly Gentel runs a summer camp with her grandson.
So today we stopped here. We're on our way to Broadway swimming.
And on the other court, Melanie Knox came with her son.
We was out early, about 9 or so, and you could just feel it. You can tell.
A foggy cloud of smoke that's hard to ignore.
It just looks kind of hazy, you know, and felt like yesterday it brought in some cooler weather.
But experts say this air is unhealthy. Air quality levels usually sitting between 0 to 50, now topping 200. Dangerous conditions forcing the Children's Museum to shut down its outdoor area on Wednesday.
And today we reached that very unhealthy qualification, and that made us say, you know, this is the threshold at which we have to pull all our staff inside.
The closure is a first for the museum, hoping it won't last long.
We are hopeful that with some winds coming in and a little bit of rain, we're going to be fortunate enough to be able to open back up again tomorrow. That's our hope.
And they weren't the only ones. Conner Prairie also closed its outdoor exhibits, making the announcement this morning. And over at the YMCA, kids are staying indoors, with time outside limited to 30 to 45 minutes.
We want to make sure that kids are still getting the camp experience, but we're able to move our STEM, our arts and crafts, and some group games inside.
As the plume of smoke continues to blanket central Indiana, it could mean a lot more days inside this summer than out.
And even though some of those Indy Park pools and camps are closed, the indoor family centers are still open. So that's such a great place to take your kids when it looks like this outside.